fans, good afternoon, and welcome to the CCL Award Show presented by the wonderful Roll20. I'm Gilly, and I am thrilled to be here today with my good friend Bahamut. Baha, how are you doing?
I'm so excited. I was telling you before we went live how I woke up in the middle of the night and just couldn't sleep anymore. I am so excited for these award shows. This award show. This is just so cool. Like, this is the community award show. I'm ready to go. Like, I want to find out who's won so far.
No, I'm really pumped too. I think it's so awesome that if nothing else, we get to prolong the CCL season just a little bit longer. And actually, before we get into the awards, we can talk a little bit about what we saw last weekend. Baha, what do you think of the grand finals last weekend?
I was honestly really impressed with wildheart making it to the grand finals despite the odds versus a team like crowdcontrol, who was so consistently strong throughout the season and was our #1 seed going into these grand finals overall. So it's just so cool to see. I think, though, we did learn a little bit about the secret of wildheart. Funz's mom bringing those orange slices and juice boxes to team practice. Gotta shout out Funz's mom.
You always do, and we actually, side note, wrote that joke before we knew that Funz wasn't playing last weekend. And Wildheart, I have to say, if you benched him because she forgot the Capri Suns, I get it. We also got to see the announcement of Season 2 of CCL, and we wanted to go bigger and better for next season. So we got jerseys for all the teams, and we thought we'd give you a sneak peek.
Ooh, look at these. Look at these.
Ooh,
now, mine's not embroidered yet.
That's got that.
Is yours embroidered?
Oh yeah, it's finished. So
Of course. I still have the prototype, but these are some nice jerseys for Season 2. I can't believe that it was all inspired by just one player.
It really was, and it was catching on too with Prismat by the end. So pretty incredible.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. We want to take a minute, though, to thank our amazing presenting sponsor, Roll20, for the season. Yes. So in their honor, I've actually put together a small D&D campaign for you, Gilly. Can you tell us about your character?
Okay, so picture this. I'm a bright, multicolored fairy dragon with a penchant for murder.
Okay, all right. So what I'm going to have you do is we'll have you walking down a forested path, maybe looking for a little bit of said murder, and you are going to come across a two-headed Aarakocra that seems to be arguing with itself. Go ahead and roll insight to see what its intentions are, if it's friendly.
Okay, I think my insight's pretty good, actually. Hold on, let me just... Natural 20.
Okay, hold on. I gotta go into my DM book here really quickly. So, natural 20. Looks like you and I are going to be cosplaying Cho'Gall for the Season 2 CCL Awards.
Wait, how does that work? But
tonight's the awards show, and we have so many amazing awards. Gilly, how many do we have? I think we've got like 6 or 7, something like that.
Right? Gosh. So we've got like Finals MVP, Season MVP, carry the 12. More
67.
Like a little bit lower. I think is it 16?
I think 16. You are correct. Our caster math may still exist, but it might be a little bit better than the math of crowd control and Towers of Doom.
Just barely eked that one out. Actually, we can take a look at our 16 awards that we are going to be presenting throughout the day today. Baha, while we're looking at all of these awesome awards, do you want to maybe break down how the nominees and eventually the winners were chosen?
Absolutely. So to start things off, we went out through Twitter, and we had a Google Doc, and there was 1 week of nominations. So these were nominations created by the community. And then after that week of nominations, we had a full another week of voting. During that week, Gilly, over 1,000 people voted. These are the community awards, and these are your awards. You chose the nominations and who won them. Just, I love this so much. Just, there's so much cool stuff coming out from the Heroes of Storm community. And I'm just blown away by this. Over 1,000 people voted for just this outcome or these results. It's so cool to see.
It really is a celebration of the community, of what we saw in CCL, as CCL has really fully been a celebration of the community. And as I said before, I'm glad we get to keep that going a little bit longer. And we had a ton of award ideas when we were trying to figure out which ones we were going to do for this award show. So before we get to the actual award presentations, here's a few of our favorites that didn't quite make the cut.
I gotta say, the Metaphor Master and McIntyre. I mean, it's a shoo-in. Spaghetti and meatballs, the Diablo Li Ming. Chef's kiss to that one.
Nobody's gonna beat it. No one's gonna beat favorite McIntyre Metaphor. Of course, except McIntyre himself. So,
Yeah.
we'll have to see, what you can do, maybe in the future. Let's see. What am I looking at here? Let's see. Most beloved animal cameo. Oh yeah, the eternal battle between Bandit and Logan rages on. They really are kind of like CCL's own Alarian and Beleth, but I'll let you guys decide which one's the demon. Just kidding, that's my dog. What else do we have? Most Diablo deaths. Most Medivh stacks lost. Wow, those sound very specific.
Yeah, maybe a little too specific. Maybe this one we'll leave that one off to the side. I do gotta say, one of my personal favorite ones was the best CCL trade. It's crazy that Michael Udall got the first 3 picks overall from the entire season. It's like they came to our CCL script writing sessions and like knew the answer for what. We can talk about it.
No. Welcome everyone to the award show for CCL. Thank you all so much at home for nominating and voting for your favorite orgs, your favorite players, and your favorite moments throughout season 1. We're going to start off with an award that is near and dear to my heart. Best CCL Halftime Show Interview, presented by a dear friend, Lashes.
Greetings, heroes! My name is Lashes, and I'm really excited to be here to celebrate the end of CCL Season 1 with you. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe, and I miss all of you so very much. Alright, let's get into it. Now, in my handy-dandy notebook, the nominees for Best CCL Halftime Show Interview are... Alright, BBJ from 30K. Funds from wildheart Esports. Lauber from crowdcontrol. Or Masquerade from Simplicity. And the winner is none other than Masquerade! Congratulations.
Welcome in, Masquerade. My friend, congratulations on winning the Halftime Show Interview Award. Did you think this was going to be a shoo-in given the robe?
Sorry, what?
Did you think you had a shoo-in for this award due to the fact of, your amazing wardrobe?
Yeah, I mean, yes, kinda, actually. I dressed up for the occasion as well, so...
It shows, yes.
Yeah, really liking the addition that we see today and super appreciate, you going all out for the award show. Maska, I had a blast during your interview. It was so much fun. And it was hilarious to me because when Salinity had set the interview up, she mentioned that you were maybe gonna, go in on some stuff, maybe be a little bit toxic, just in the right ways. And I didn't really think that you were. So I was wondering, was it my addition of matching your wardrobe that kind of like calmed you down or something else?
Yeah, I mean, I wonder. I just didn't know how it's gonna go, So I just wonder. Sometimes I just get carried away. But I'm toxic toward myself as well, so I think it's fine. It balances out, But yeah, you were fine. I mean, the question were good, so I think I didn't went too much off script,
Oh no, you were perfect. It was awesome.
It was congratulations though for winning the Best Halftime Show Award, and thank you for joining us for this short little interview, Masquerade.
All right, catch you later.
Thank you.
What's super funny to me, Baha, when I think about that interview as well. Little behind the scenes. So I get into Discord and Maska turns on his his camera and he's got his robe on with no shirt underneath at all. It's just hanging out there. And I was like, all right, Matt, you're gonna have to put a shirt on underneath your robe. And we had a back and forth and eventually we compromised into closing the robe. So Maska's great. He's definitely, very accommodating human being.
Absolutely, a team player that I would definitely say. I mean, after our last weekend, definitely a team player. But
True.
One thing I kind of want to talk about right now is we had a lot of it was Grubby, Doa, and I casting a lot of these games, but we have to also recognize the people that through the community were casting these games as well. We had a co-streamer program, and in my opinion, that's so fundamental for casters or even just anyone to want to grow their channel, grow their skills, or just kind of have these watch parties. I think it's so cool. it inspires me back from back when Haloran, for example, was casting some of the community stuff back in Chair League. That's what got me into casting some Heroes of the Storm. So right now we're going to go ahead and introduce Haloran to present our next award.
Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. I'm Haloran from the 2017 Heroes of the Dorm, and I am here to present the award for the favorite CCL co-streamer. Now, where did I put those nominees? Here we go. Your nominees are Hatsuabs and Mine, Ishbu, Tetcher, and Turk. And your winner for the favorite CCL co-streamer is Hatsuabs and Mine. Congratulations to you two. And be sure to check out 2017 Heroes of the Dorm only on Facebook Live.
Hey, congratulations and welcome, Hasu, for winning favorite CCL co-stream for your co-stream with Mene. What were some of your favorite moments from your CCL stream throughout the season?
Hello, thank you first of all. Every time Mene pulls out one of the discussions out of his ass, let's say it like that, it's actually always very funny. And honestly, just getting the chance to cast the games with him, and also I did it with BBJ and Ultralisk and X-Ray as well. So it was a very nice experience. It was a lot of fun, and it's something I haven't done in a while. I did cast a little bit in StarCraft, but in HOTS was actually a new experience. It was very fun.
It was really fun to actually go back and watch some of your VODs and check it out myself as well. Now, I know Mene couldn't be here to accept this award as well. Did Mene leave you any sort of shout-outs from them to pass along by chance?
He messaged me before and he asked, Hazu, do you think we can win the co-streamer award? And I told him, if 30K wins anything, it's this one. So, yeah. That was after we dropped out of the tournament, obviously. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, and congrats again, Hasu.
Thanks.
Now, Gilly, I was just, I caught a little bit of that video from Haloran. Can we check on him by chance? Can some people check on him on Twitter? We gave him no warning about that Nazebo.
We have to give him warning. You've got to give a warning. That actually reminds me. Speaking of very good community-driven memes, CCL has been all about the Heroes fans and the Heroes community. And dang it, you guys made some awesome copy pasta and memes throughout the season. So who better to introduce the next award, Best CCL Fan Meme, than the king of Twitch chat himself, Grubby.
Hey guys and gals, I'm Grubby, and here are the nominees for this Best CCL Fan Meme. We've got 4 nominees. First one by Lauber, 30K getting Fury from Chili Mountain. And the second one is by Ishbu, the EU players getting to experience the Justing Pit Kit meta for the first time. Third nominee is also Ishbu, 30K's 9000 IQ draft place. And finally, the fourth one is by Twitch chat. If it's French, it goes on the bench. And the award goes to, if it's French, it goes to the bench by Twitch chat. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Well, once again, welcome back, Masquerade. I just got to ask, how does it feel to win essentially back-to-back awards?
Thank you. I have no idea what this award is for, but thank you anyway. Appreciate it.
You're accepting on behalf of Twitch chat for if it's French, it goes on bench.
So, I'm Twitch chat. All right, let's go, boys. We did it. We did it. We won.
Since this meme kind of comes from a tough time, maybe for you in the CCL season overall, I kind of wanted to get serious for a second and just ask what your mentality was at the time where you were switching teams, because you suddenly go from players being your opponents to being your teammates.
All right, so let's be real for 1 second. So when it happened, I had a choice. So I wasn't kicked out. Actually, I had a choice. Either I quit the team and I joined Simplicity, which was not doing. They were not doing fine at the time. They were kind of struggling, and or I could stay on the bench of 30k and I could win like the same money as them, like depending on how it goes in playoff. So I decided to like leave the team which were like better at the time for me to have the chance to play. Like it didn't matter to me at the time if I did better or worse. With Simplicity, I just wanted to play. Like fuck it, I don't stay on the bench. I'm not a bench player, so yeah, I went for it, and it worked out in the end. So
I would say it did for sure.
Absolutely. I'm still blown away from your run through the gauntlet as well as the grand finals weekend. So once again, congratulations on the second award that you're going to be receiving today. And we look forward to whatever comes from you in the future, Masquerade.
all right, thank you very much. Good job to chat for this award, and yeah.
It's all to you, chat. It's all to you.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone else starting to wonder if Masca's like the CCL award show Titanic?
If he says paint me like one of your French girls, I'm out of here. That's it. I'm done. Like no, we're not. I hope not. But either way, it is time to award those in the role who stood above the rest, and we're starting with Best Flex Player of the Season, presented by former HGC player of No Tomorrow, Casanova.
Hi, I'm Casanova, and I'm here to present the award for the Best Flex Player of Season 1. And the nominees are Funds, wildheart Esports, Hasuabs, 30k, Prismaticism from Oxygen Esports, and Rutsuo from crowdcontrol. And the award for Best Flex Player of Season 1 goes to Hasuabs, 30k. Congrats, Hasu. Well deserved.
Welcome back, Hasuops, and congratulations winning favorite CCL co-stream and now winning best in your role. What does it mean to you to win the best in your role award?
I mean, I'm very happy now. Also a bit surprised by it because there's a few things we couldn't really show because we dropped out against Simplicity in the step ladder. But yeah, I'm obviously very happy about it. I wish I could have played the Vikings game in the CCL, but we just didn't manage to draft it, or we didn't bother. But I am very happy about it. Yeah.
That would have been a good throwback for sure. Sorry about
that. No, you're fine. That was exactly. I was just thinking. I was like, man, that was one of the things in the back of my mind every week when I was seeing Hasuabs. I was like, do we get that Hasuabs lost Vikings? But I do want to ask you, in those moments when you've had some of these explosive, rip tires, these gusts, these huge arrows from Hanzo, is it you calling these things out, or are you just reading the moment and being able to just make this play for the team? Because there are so many standout moments that you kind of capitalized or started for your team throughout the season.
I mean, ideally, you analyze the situation. You see that there might be a potential for a big play, and then if you do have the time, you also try to call it out before. Sometimes you don't really have much time to communicate in that moment because it's a very small time window that you have to hit. But yeah, usually if it's good enough, the team will always follow up because they see that this is the moment to go.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Well, Hasu, thank you so much again. I'm so excited for you. It's well deserved, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much. See you guys.
Bye.
It's Gilly, it's just so awesome that so many of these impactful moments have been from these EU players, which so many people in the free agent pool and, our scouting weekends, they were like, oh, EU players have this, insane ping, but we've had long distance arrows actually connecting from Hanzo's, and we've had double kill rip tires from EU players. This is just so cool to see. And as just to circle back, Hasuabs really, really deserved that award right there. That was a lot of explosive plays coming out from them consistently throughout the season.
Absolutely. I think even just knowing the length of time where Hasu's been at or near the top of his region, or what exists as the competitive play for Heroes, and then knowing he's competed in other games like StarCraft before at a high level is just, it's incredible. Definitely super well deserved. And I think that's a really great point, Baha, you make, because looking at, where CCL started and it was going to be NA focused and then opening up to EU, it has absolutely changed and been made so much for the better, not only opened up to EU, but Korea as well, and making it this global community and bringing everyone together. So I think that's one of my favorite things. And, keeping on the EU train, actually, let's bring in one of my favorite Europeans to introduce our next award. Here to present the best support player for Season 1 is former Dignitas HGC support player, Bakery.
Hello everyone, my name is Bakery, and it is my absolute honor to be presenting this award tonight. The nominees for the best support player of Season 1 are Banana of Oxygen Esports, BBJ of 30k, Buds from wildheart Esports, and X-Ray from crowdcontrol. And the winner is Banana from Oxygen Esports.
Welcome in, Banana. Congratulations on winning Best Support Player for Season 1. Do you think it was off the back of your Lucio play, or was it so much more than that?
Hello. I think it's more than that. I don't think I play one hero only, so yeah.
Huh?
I'm just kind of sad I didn't get to show my Ana that much.
Understandable.
There's always the future now that we know that there's Season 2. Banana, congratulations. The question I want to ask you is, some of the best support plays in Heroes are the really subtle ones, the ones that maybe there isn't the chance to hype up to the fullest as much as they should on stream. Are there any plays of yours that, really stand out to you as your favorite from the season?
I think it was that end win game that I had at the beginning of the season. Because it's a pick I don't play. And I just felt the end win, and the game felt really good. I think I had a big combo when I had the pool, and the healing guild protected as well on the end tomb, and we won the game out of this. So I think this play is the one I remember the most.
That was definitely a really cool standout moment that I do remember myself as well. Congratulations once again, my friend, on the award for Best Support Player from Season 1.
Thanks.
Talking about some of these roles on a team, and we always see, but we never necessarily talk or get the chance to talk about the impactful plays of the support player. So maybe now let's talk about a role that's never seen or talked about, the offlaner.
Yeah, someone who's been seen a lot, or at least seen a lot on the CCL streams. We're going to be having former HeroesHearth offlaner, the Metaphor Master McIntyre, here to present the best offlaner of the season.
Hi, I'm McIntyre, and here are the nominees for the best offlane player of Season 1. Dayquaza, Crowd Control, Cure, Simplicity, Nasmus, Oxygen Esports, Zergling, wildheart Esports. And the award goes to none other than the Zeratul player himself, Cure Simplicity. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Cure. I've had the pleasure of knowing you for a long time, all the way back from the early dorms, and I know how competitive of a person, of a player you are. So what was it like for you to finally start to see the team's hard work pay off around playoffs?
It was great. Shout out to the team for having a strong mental, because in competitive HOTS, or like competitive any game, the mental game is really big. So we had a really rough early season, so shout out to the boys for staying strong and pushing through it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to ask you a little bit about, as the season went along, I wanted to get some insight into your play style. I mean, you had these insane Zeratul moments. Do you consider yourself more of like a hybrid solo laner? Or do you kind of see yourself not like above other people, but your play style is not just standard per se?
Yeah, I think at the beginning of the season, we were kind of just forcing like the quote unquote like meta offlane picks, like the Urel and Diva and stuff. And I wasn't really enjoying it, and it didn't feel like I was that impactful. So we kind of spoke about it as a team, and we wanted to like do something different, like play to our strengths. So I started, drafting a little bit out of the box, and, putting myself on like melee assassins or like higher impact heroes. And we started to see a lot of success with that. So yeah, I think it worked out a lot better.
It showed towards that later half of the season very well, Cure.
I actually have one more question for you, Kier. It's something that I've been wondering about, knowing, like, seeing the justing drafts return, right? The justing picks. How important do you feel it is to, a league like CCL that you're still being able to enjoy the role and enjoy how you're playing when it comes to something like CCL?
I think it's super important. I think like if you're not having fun as a team, then you're naturally just gonna play worse because as soon as you start losing, like everyone's just gonna fall apart. So I think that was a big thing for us was like let's just have fun, like trust each other, have fun, and just try our best to win.
That makes a ton of sense. Thank you so much, and congratulations again, Kier.
All right, thanks.
Kier's known for his flashy plays. Along the same lines, we've had some incredibly flashy plays from some of the DPS players in HeroesCCL this season.
Yes, I'm very excited for this one. From 5-man Hanzo arrows to Leeming resets galore. Our next presenter needs no introduction, but that is literally my job. That's why I'm here. So here's one anyway. Here to present the award for Best DPS Player of Season 1 is former HeroesHearth DPS player Crowan.
Hey everyone, I'm Crowan, and I'm here to bring you the nominees for the best DPS players of CCL's Season 1. Dino from Crowd Control, Lutano from Simplicity, Madara Uchiha from Oxygen Esports, and Nick from Granite Gaming. And the award goes to Dino from Crowd Control. Congratulations on winning the best DPS player of CCL's Season 1.
Well, Dino, congratulations on winning Best DPS Player for CCL Season number 1. I gotta ask you though, I saw so much Cassia play from you. What's the key to a good Cassia?
I don't know. It was way more of a comfort pick because in NA with the ping, there are only so many heroes that I could try and play at a reasonably high level. And Cassia felt like a hero that is that can potentially do a lot of things, like clearing camps, wave pushing, do a lot of burst damage, even peel for the team with the blind. Like she has a lot of in her kit, so I feel she's a very stable hero.
Very cool.
Dino, were you nervous to play on this level with CCL? And kind of a follow up with that is, how did the team support you so that you could do your job and make such awesome plays as we saw from you this season?
So first of all, in the games, I actually never feel nervous.
Good.
The moment we load in, I have a feeling everyone is in their tryhard mode. And that captivates me in it as well, so that works out. But yeah, my team does a really amazing job at making it super easy for me to stand out, do good, do my job. Like again, the Cassia, for example, she's just a very solid hero, and all I gotta do is do my damage, don't get caught, and yeah, my team is more doing the looking for the plays, if anything.
Well, yeah, no, thank you for giving us some insight into the team dynamics, as well as, congratulations once again on this award. It's so very cool to see you just rise throughout the season, and it's been awesome overall. Congratulations once again, Dino.
Thank you very much.
All right, so we've seen 4 of the 5 starting roles on a team. So with that, there is just one more role on the starting team that we need to highlight.
You hear from him on the HeroesHearth YouTube page breaking down how to improve your Heroes gameplay. So we've got Kyle Ferguson here to present the award for Best Tank Player of the Season.
Hi, I'm Kyle Ferguson, and here are the nominees for the Best Tank Player of Season 1. Lauber of Crowd Control, Masquerade of Simplicity, Pit Kid aka Justing of wildheart Esports, and Red Robot of Oxygen Esports. And the award goes to Lauber of Crowd Control.
Congratulations, Lauber, and welcome. Thank you for joining us. You may not have been first pick in the draft, but you know what? You did end up first place across all tanks. How does it feel?
Feels good. I mean, there was not a lot of competition anyway, so But someone had
Wow.
to, win it all, I guess.
Let me. Wow, I'm really caught off guard by that one. But let me ask you about this. You had so many moments throughout HeroesCCL as a team where you literally lived up to your name, controlling the crowd. Who comes up with these drafts? Is it Turk coming to you guys and like, I want you to play this, or is just like 2 bajillion IQ?
Yeah, it's Turk for sure. He's very he's just behind. He's researching all the time. He's doing a lot of work, except he's not, and it's X-Ray mostly. And we are doing some things as well. We're trying to tell X-Ray to try this thing, and then he won't do it until we tell him 10 times more, and then we try it. So it's mostly X-Ray. Yeah.
Okay.
My last question for you, Lauber, is just: do you play to win?
I play to win. I play to win. Oh yeah. Because the whole thing. Yeah. That's smart. That's clever.
It's all inspired by you, my friend. Thank you so much, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Wow, Gilly. We've had so many fun awards so far, and I can't believe it. We're already halfway through, I believe, right?
We are. We're already halfway through. It's super amazing. That's definitely one of my favorite interviews already. I'm just glad he got it. I'm glad he got the joke in the end. It would have been real awkward if not.
Oh, it's so wonderful. But at this time, we are going to go ahead and take a small break. We're going to get ourselves a little hydrated and ready to come back with more awards for all of you. So don't go anywhere. This is the HeroesCCL Award Show presented by Roll20. Back in just a second.
Roll20 provides the tools you need to game in person or online for all your favorite TTRPGs. This is a service that we endorse so hard that we actually use it in our games. It's not even we straight up use this stuff. We're talking clickable character sheets, 3D virtual dice, awesome maps, tokens for PCs, NPCs, characters, and creatures of all types. It's the stuff you need to play the games you love. You want to know how cool Roll20 is? We partnered with them to make all of our amazing battle maps for this current season of The Unsleeping City, Chapter 2, currently airing every week on Dropout.tv. Go to roll20.net and create your free account today for all the tools, tips, tricks, forums, and community you need to make your games better, easier, and more fun. Roll20!
After a long day of work, nothing refreshes me more than a cold beer and a hot shower. That's why I use Duke Cannon's big-ass beer soap. This big-ass brick of soap is actually made with old Milwaukee beer. But guess what? It don't stink. It actually smells pretty damn good, like cedar, sandalwood, and other pleasant things that I don't even know about.
Welcome back, friends. The CCL Award Show presented by Roll20. It's Ghostyweed here with Baha, and we're super happy that you're joining us for the award show so far. Baha, what's been your favorite interview or your favorite moment so far?
I gotta steal it away from you. It's that Lobber one we just had. That's just too good. Lobber, thank you for the best cosplay. That's the award that I will give you, is best cosplay of HeroesCCL Award Show.
I feel bad because his cam turned on and we started giggling and then the mics went hot and then I was still giggling. So the Gilly giggles, sometimes it just can't be helped. Well, before the break, we did present awards for all of the best in the main starting roles, but a CCL team wouldn't be the same without its sixth player.
I mean, from drafting help to filling in when players are on vacation, these people were vital to a team's success. So why don't you go ahead and stay a while and listen while our next presenter presents the award for Best Sixth Player. Hi, I'm Deckard Kane. Here are the nominees for Sixth Player of the Season. Cascon from Oxygen Esports, Hyde from Sidestep Kings, Legacy from Simplicity, and Yasu from Granite Gaming. And the award goes to Legacy from Simplicity.
All right, congratulations and welcome, Legacy. Legacy, we got to talk in a halftime show interview just before the playoffs, and you were so confident in Simplicity's success. And here you are, you subbed in mid-season, and you won the whole thing, and now you're winning best in your role. How is it feeling now that you've had a week for it to sink in?
It's been kind of a crazy, just couple of months there, going from like unpicked to now getting this award. So very excited to win this award and obviously winning CCL as well.
I gotta ask you, in those moments on Dragonshire when you're playing Brightwing and Cure leaps in on Sonya with 2% HP, what goes through your brain at that moment? And how do you decide, I should probably save them with a phase shift?
Well, Cure likes to call for Z a lot. It's like, whenever we play, you saw a lot of Brightwing's air tool, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
What you probably don't know is our comms is probably like every 5 seconds, Cure's like, Winsy, let's go. So I'm pretty much always, looking at him ready to make a big play like that.
Cool.
I mean, you're playing Brightwing, so as always, when it's time, it's fight time.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, well, thank you so much and congratulations again, Legacy.
Thank you.
Legacy's promotion to starting support made the difference for Simplicity, like all the difference for Simplicity, in my opinion. Looking back at the entire season of CCL, we want to recognize the players who grew from week to week, though.
Yeah, and here to present the award for Most Improved Player from Season 1 is Wisdom Senior Vice President and my boss, Ian Workhorse Anderson.
Hey guys, Workhorse here from Wisdom. Thanks for tuning in. I'm here to bring you the award for Most Improved Player. The nominees are Funds from wildheart, Madara Uchiha from Oxygen, Masquerade from Simplicity, and Red Robot from Oxygen Esports. And the winner is, from Simplicity, Masquerade.
Welcome back. It's Masquerade again. I guess congratulations, Masquerade, on your third award. And I'm going to just skip my note that I made of what question to ask you. How many robes do you actually have? That's the question that I really want to ask now, because this is the third.
Hello guys, it's Shaboy again. I got currently 5 different bathrobes. This one is from my girlfriend. Then boring. Simplicity is sending me one. Solika as well. So I should be up to 7 in a few weeks, hopefully.
One per day.
Yeah,
Perfect.
one for every day. It's amazing.
Yes.
I'm also gonna skip my question, and I just want to know, as someone who has, this is the robe interview now, obviously, who has so many robes. Do you have any like care techniques? Because I just feel like, as you know, someone who has so many robes would have some really good thoughts on how to have excellent robe maintenance.
I wish that I had, but I don't have the patience for it, unfortunately.
It makes sense. It does make sense, It's
I'm switching bow tie each time. I don't know if you noticed as well.
Oh, what? I'm trying not to stare too long, but okay, all right, there we go. We have a new bow tie in as well. I'm very excited for this. But seriously though, congratulations on this award. I do want to ask, what does it actually mean to you to be dubbed or given this award for most improved player as throughout this entire season?
All right. But it feels good. It feels good to have recognition, It's actually the second time I get Most Improved Player award. Last Master Clash in Europe, I won it as well, so it's kind of funny. It was like 2 years ago. So I don't know if I keep improving or it's just, I don't know what I don't know what else, but it's good to have recognition. I was people smashing people in Europe for over a year, and now this, so it feels good. I don't know if I actually improved or not, but I appreciate it.
I personally will say, watching you, casting you, I would say you definitely improved throughout the season, as well as you really showcased your skills throughout the Gauntlet and the Grand Finals weekend. So congratulations once again on this very well-deserved award, my friend.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Plus, all the armchair analysts said that Masco was most improved. So, like, there's no, that's got to be it. That's 100%. All right, Bob. We got to get serious now. We got to get serious because we are getting down to the big awards, and the next few focus on some of the most incredible moments we have seen throughout the CCL season.
Yeah, there's too many to really like sit here and just say each one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and bring in Doa, and we'll leave everything to him to present best play of season 1.
Hi, I'm Doa, and these are the nominees for the best play of season 1. The Diva Mech Explosion on Abathur, Oxygen versus Granite Gaming, Week 5, Day 1.
Can they not? They're trying. Chromie is there with Abathur. Uh-oh. Oh!
Cure's Zeratul on Volskaya, Simplicity versus Oxygen, Week 7, Day 1.
What I was talking about.
No, it's Cure just 1v5ing. Like, what the hell?
Prismat Zeratul on Volskaya, Oxygen versus Chili Mountain, Week 1, Day 2.
He's going to go ahead and use the Void Prism to lock down a few people. In fact, Darkmog diving in there.
Yasu's 1v5 with Lucio, Granite Gaming versus Crowd Control, Week 4, Day 1.
Keep him safe with the defense matrix, and it works, but now...
And the award goes to... Yasu's 1v5 with Lucio, Granite Gaming versus Crowd Control, Week 4, Day 1.
Hi, Yasu, and congratulations on winning Best Play of Season 1. My question for you, what goes through your mind? What's in your mind as you're skating all over the place, taking no prisoners like that moment?
First of all, hello. And I guess it was the first game. I had to give a good impression, so I just tried to come back the game on my own. Yes, it happened.
Wow. Yeah, no, I definitely would say you put the team on your back right there, and might have actually, you didn't even really put anyone on your back. You put yourself on your back and just carried the team that way. I'm just curious because I talked about it a lot, and now that I have you here, we've seen a lot of Banana versus Yasu Lucio conversations. What's your 2 cents? Do you think who's kind of got the stronger Lucio in all of this?
I mean, he plays boombox, so.
Wow. All right, that answers my question, Gilly. Just
why do you even ask? Really?
Yeah.
Amazing. Yasa, do you have any favorite moments yourself through the entirety of the season?
I don't know if I really popped off on any other matches, but this one for sure was the best from my part.
Got it. Well, I'm very glad that your favorite aligns with the community's favorite. So thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations again for the win.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, Gilly, from one play like Yasu's that we just saw with that 1v5 to our next award, we had to choose between so many great series. Like I can't even choose. Like, I'm so glad that once again this is on the community to decide, because I mean, realistically though, I probably would have picked some Cho'Gall thing though.
I know, and that's why we took it out of your hands, Baha, and put it into the safe hands of the community. So here to introduce the award of Best Series of Season 1 is none other than Kevin Michael Johnson.
Hi, I'm Cloakin, and it is my honor to present to you the nominees for the Best Series of Season 1. The nominees are Granit Gaming versus Oxygen Esports, wildheart Esports versus Oxygen Esports, Crowd Control versus Oxygen Esports, and 30K versus Crowd Control. And the award goes to Crowd Control versus Oxygen Esports. Congratulations.
Welcome in Turk and Cavalier guests. We'll get Cavalier here in just a second. Looks like Turk's having a little bit of apple juice, and just
that's what
wow.
Yeah.
I do want to kick things off. I do want to jump over to Cavalier guests here really quickly. You came from a realm of coaching Scythe Esports back in the day, and now you're doing this to Oxygen. I just being able to coach again. What is that feeling like in CCL for you?
It was amazing, actually. So I coached GFE back in HC, and I coached Scythe, and of course Scythe never got to show what they wanted, but I improved a lot as a coach having that experience, and I never got to show it off in the way I wanted to. And I feel like the start of Oxygen season was me going like the absolute hardest I could and being the best I could as a coach.
Yeah, it showed, my friend.
I achieved my goal, and when we started out, we said our goal was top 4. So like right from day one, that was our goal. We achieved it, and it felt amazing to have a goal with the team and actually get it, because that's the first time that's happened for me.
And I think, I mean, what you're able to do, taking the experience of players like, Prismat, and then bringing in some of these like newer or at least lesser known, maybe not as seasoned at the highest tier of play, and being able to put them together. I always was really impressed by Oxygen's ability to like all work together as a cohesive unit with that. So well done to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So my question's for Turk. Turk, I want you to take me back to the draft show for a second. Were you aiming for an all EU team, and what's that kind of been like for you?
Not really, not at all. I didn't.
Okay.
As I said in the draft show, I didn't think I was going to get Lauber, but once I did, I knew I wanted to build around him, and we did. And all the EU team worked out great. Honestly, they were friends before, and they became closer friends still. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat it.
That's really cool to hear.
Well, they did beat it, by the way.
But I do want to say it is really cool that that's how things evolve, because you and I did sit down before the draft show and everything. We had that interview, and you said you're like, the first person I draft, I'm bringing them in comms, and we're all going to draft together. And it showed in the end. It was really cool. So congratulations, Turk and Cavalier, for winning Best Series of Season 1. And before I let you both out of here, Turk, I do have a question for you. Shoot. Is it Pogger or Poggies? Which one do you lean into?
I like Pogger, just because it's a little bit more classic. It's more staple. Pogger. It's got that sarcasm in it as well.
You can just be like, nice, man. Yeah, way to third party. Pogger.
And you yourself being a very classy person, as we saw
That's
with
right.
the apple
That's right.
juice.
Please, the apple juice. Of course.
Pinky's up, but once again, as I said, congratulations to both of you for winning this award. I look forward to seeing what you're able to do in the future. It was just such a cool series. Thank you again.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Baha, we've had many great moments, even just today, but also throughout CCL. I am going to kind of put you on the spot a little bit. What would you say has been your favorite moment this season?
Cho'Gall, Tomb of the Spider Queen, wildheart Esports versus Sidestep Kings. I mean, that'll live in my brain forever. It's Cho'Gall, and it has 100% win rate in HeroesCCL Season 1, Gilly. What was yours?
I expected some waffling. I mean, I know.
I got it. It's Cho'Gall. It's always Cho'Gall.
It's burned in my memory. My favorite moment. So it's going to be the draft show. I think there were some really cool things that happened, moments that happened in the draft show. But one that I think maybe people won't realize, just for me, is that was a really difficult show to execute on a production side, and watching my friends who work on the production team, who had only been working with each other for really the exhibition games, come together for this like very weird, specific, and fast-paced show. I was so proud. I was in tears. I was like cheering. I was whooping. It was really, really cool. So I was just so proud of them, and I've been really proud of them all season. So that's got to be the one for me.
I mean, being a part of that show, it was a lot of chaos, but it was controlled chaos, if you will.
Yeah.
It was insane to even be a part of. But let's go ahead and let's kind of bring it back here to what we were discussing, this top moment of CCL. So for our next award, for this top moment, we're going to go ahead and bring in Wade the Dreadnought Penfold to introduce the nominees and our winner.
Hi, I'm Wader Dread, and here are your nominees for the top moment of CCL. Crowd Control for getting the boss on Towers of Doom.
How can crowd control be completely blindsided on this? This is the most anticlimactic victory now guaranteed.
What? Hello?
Draft day.
Oh, there
I
he
can
is.
see your name, June. All right, the man himself. Party crash.
Wouldn't it be awkward
that's
though if you
okay.
lose together and someone else picked him first?
Chili Mountain's first win.
Have enough into this core, I do believe, and that will be
GG.
Chili Mountain taking their first series in HeroesCCL.
Or Granite Gaming's Nintori with the Devo Mech explosion onto Abathur.
Uh-oh.
And the award goes to Crowd Control for getting the boss on Towers of Doom.
That room looks very familiar. But anyway, congratulations, Turk. Welcome back, and cheers, my friend.
Hello. Running out of apple juice, by the way.
Maybe gonna have to get some more apple juice if it's in the fridge.
Yep.
Turk, this game may live on in infamy, really, for CCL. I want to know, did you talk to the team after that game?
No, I left. I contemplated briefly to moving to Montana, and then I decided against it. Then I did talk to them, and I asked what happened, and they said brain fart. That was their explanation. Unlucky.
Happens to us all.
I'm a little curious. Was there any sort of like Monday morning math class with Leon Black or something like that? Did you have to kind of like get the kids to be like, all right, Towers of Doom, this is how you kind of add things up?
And it was just depression. It was just depression all around. We just sulked and didn't want to be reminded. I actually just banned Towers of Doom from the acceptable player pool or the map pool. I dodged my HOTS games for like a week straight if it was on Towers of Doom.
You know, it makes sense. You got to do whatever you can do to just move past those moments. So
I'm glad this award show is bringing this up, though. That's really nice. It's helping with the healing process. It's been really nice. Thank you, guys.
It's our job. Go ahead, Baha.
No, I was just gonna say, glad to help you, Turk. I really hope that
thanks.
This is beneficial for you and your team.
You.
Yeah, it's as much a celebration as a coping period too, just for all of us, even for awaiting season 2. So yeah, thank you so much, Turk. Congratulations again. Go get some more apple juice. You earned that.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, Gilly. The big moment for me this season, though, personally, was being able to honestly cast the finals with Grubby. Like, you tell me 4 years ago I would even be on a platform or even in the same call with Grubby to be able to talk about Heroes, I would have laughed in your face. But my enjoyment aside, my own personal achievements aside, we have to recognize the players that really stood out at the end of the seasons, the ones who stood up and deserve the respect for their hard work.
Yeah, there were so many incredible, fantastic plays from the grand finals, and of course 10 fantastic players. But only one can be crowned the finals MVP. To present this prestigious award, here is the legend of Nexuses and Cores himself, Kalaris.
Hi there, I'm Kalaris, and here are the nominees for the finals MVP. Cure, Simplicity. Justing from wildheart. Masquerade, Simplicity. And Legacy, Simplicity. And the award goes to Masquerade from Simplicity.
Masquerade, my friend, welcome back again for the 4th time with a whole new wardrobe as well. I gotta say, I really do have to ask this time, going into these finals and everything, was it all of the team that put in so much work, or did you put in a little extra yourself to come out on top? And I think you had like 3 deaths overall throughout the entire like grand finals run.
Yes. Did I put extra work? Not really. I mean, Cure and Lutano and Legacy did. Especially Cure did the big the hard work. You know, the prep and stuff, the strategies, the draft and stuff. I just show up, stun some people, stun bad guys, and clear some waves, and that's it.
Simple enough.
All right, Maska, take me through your like emotional journey of the CCL season. You know, picked, benched, traded, or chose the new team that you didn't know the outcome, and then now finals, you've won, and your finals MVP.
It feels good. It's the bench was a low point for sure, But as I said previously, I had to make a choice. Regardless, if I would have win or lose, I think I had to leave 30K to have a chance to play in CCL. So it worked out, and I'm very happy at the moment.
I mean, congratulations, my friend, 4 awards overall.
Yeah, you get to let me go after I have things to do, guys. Come on.
Yeah, we'll have to double check and make sure we can actually let you go. Maybe you have another one that you're going to win or something like that. But seriously, though, congratulations on earning finals MVP, my friend.
Yes, just finals MVP.
Just finals.
I tried my best.
Thank you for joining us, Masquerade.
All right, yeah.
I want some bow ties now, I think.
Same. I gotta get ready for Award Show Season 2 or something.
Yeah, just Cho'Gall wear bow ties. Anyway, friends, for our next award, we've got something a little special. We're actually going to bring on live CCL Commissioner Jules Scott to present the award of Favorite CCL Organization. Welcome, Jules.
Oh my gosh. Hi, guys. This is, again, so weird because I've been working this show this entire time. But I'm thrilled, so excited. Thank you, everybody in chat who's been so excited about all of the awards. I am also thrilled to be presenting the Favorite CCL Organization today.
Now, Jules, I have one quick question before you get into that.
Do it.
What about Season 2?
Baha, no.
Baha!
Fine. What about Season 3?
Jules, the floor is yours, Jules.
My composure is shot, Bahamut.
Perfect.
The nominees for the Favorite CCL Organization are 30K, Crowd Control, Oxygen Esports, and wildheart Esports. It is my pleasure to award the Favorite CCL Organization to 30K.
Oh my gosh, there he is. There he is.
Wow. Michael Liddell, you have won CCL Favorite Organization. How does it feel to literally start this org and now be the favorite as well after a really great season?
I mean, I just feel grateful. At the end of the day, this organization was a lot of people, putting work into it. It wasn't just me, there was a whole team that did it. And I just want to take this moment to really thank them all, Bat, Rob, Fizz, Joy, people that helped me with just the entire process. I was not equipped to try and start an esports organization, and I was only able to do it because of the people that reached out and helped. So I feel grateful. I feel honored. I just, so happy to be a part of CCL. So happy to, have been on this opportunity and this journey. So thank you all. This has been amazing.
Mike, congratulations, first of all. What unique learnings do you feel like you were able to bring to org ownership as a former player in the same game?
I think a big thing for me is I was a part of Gale Force Esports for a long time. That was the organization I was a part of. They eventually dissolved while I was a player there, right? So there was a lot of ups and downs, a lot of chaos. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to try and add more stability. Season 1, we had roster swaps, right? So things were definitely a bit tumultuous for the players, but I felt like I wanted to have honesty and transparency going into it for all the players. And I felt like that's something that we did achieve, right? Even with the, picking up Fury, having to drop Breakwood, and then dropping Masquerade, I felt like the whole team, we were able to be upfront of hey, this is what we're doing. This is the plan. And I think it's difficult to go through these experiences of am I going to be on a team or not? What's going to happen? But I think knowing what the plan is helps everyone. So that's just something that I was trying to do. Whether I was able to succeed with it, who knows? But that's kind of what I was trying to do going into it, is laying out, hey, what does the future look like? What are we going to do? Because uncertainty is very difficult to deal with, I think.
At the very least, I think it's a super admirable goal. And so that's big props to you. Jules, do we still have you here? And would you like to ask Mike a question?
Yes. Oh. I can ask Michael one question.
Here we go.
When we started CCL, you and I sat down in the beginning and talked about what we thought was going to be the thing that we thought, CCL was going to turn into. Do you think we accomplished that?
I think we accomplished way more than that. I think going into CCL season 1, my expectations at least, I think they have been blown out of the water. Over $20,000 crowd funded. We had a lower bracket run through, right? Simplicity picking up Masquerade and Legacy and running it all the way back. I felt like we had an amazing season 1. And for me, it was way better than I expected, way better than I had hoped. And I am just excited about the future of HOTS esports in general. We have a season 2. I'm finger crossed, Jules hoping for a season 3. But I think the future of HOTS looks bright, and I'm excited to see what happens moving forward in 2021.
Thank you so much, Mike, for first off, the kind words, because we all put our heart and soul into this league, and we're glad that you appreciate it and you have enjoyed being a part of this as well. And as well to Jules, thank you for all of the hard work you do as the commissioner for HeroesCCL. So thank you to both of you for joining us. And Mike, congratulations once again on favorite CCL organization.
Of course, thank you guys so much. Thank you for having me, and thank you for putting CCL on. This has been an amazing league, and shout out to Wisdom and everyone on your team for doing this for the HOTS community and for all of us.
Thank you. Getting a little emotional. Thank you.
A little bit, yeah. It's taken me a little bit here, Gilly. That was a lot. Seriously, that was very, very sweet of him to say, because we really we didn't know how this season was going to go. Jules, Workhorse, and I, we've all sat and been oh, this will be only NA. EU, Korea, they don't want to join us. And look at how big this was. I'm still staggered by the season that we've had.
Yeah, I hope everyone realizes too, just how far back talks like this and hopes for something like this have been going, and that you, Baha, we're so much more than just casting, analyzing in the games too. You're a huge part of those talks and plans, and I'm very proud and excited that you're here with me getting to do this. It's really cool.
It's the only place I'd want to be on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. Amazing. All right, well, we've put it off. We're down to our just final award of the season.
Wow. I can't believe we're here, but we got to go ahead and we are going to bring back Mr. Ian Workhorse Anderson, my boss as well, technically, to present the MVP of this season of CCL.
Hey guys, Workhorse here. I'm the Senior Vice President of Wisdom and co-founder of HeroesHearth. Thank you for tuning in tonight. This has been a lot of fun. Really appreciate all of you. Here are the nominees for Most Valuable Player for Season 1 of CCL. Haswabs, 30K. Lobber, Crowd Control. Cure, Simplicity. Pit Kid, Justing, from wildheart. The award goes to, and congratulations, to Cure from Simplicity. Thanks, guys.
Welcome back here, and huge congratulations. You are Season 1 of CCL's Most Valuable Player. How does it feel?
It feels great. I never expected to get MVP after my regular season performance, but sometimes it just happens, I guess.
I mean, I'll sit here and say the opposite of what you just said, because I was blown away by some of your performances. Like, yes, we've all stumbled in our games, but like there are still some moments that I will never forget. Like Volskaya Foundry bottom lane, the Zeratul plays that you had will always live in my brain forever. So on that note, what is your kind of, how do you get this good at like Zeratul? Like, is it just practice? Is there some sort of like chamber that you enter into where you're able to like skip a little bit of time so you can like practice and you come out, it's only been like a day, but you've practiced for like 2 years?
I think a lot of it is like muscle memory from like back in the HCC days, but I think it is like I did spam it a lot, and just limit testing, like feeding a lot, like learning, making some crazy plays, and then like recognizing what I can do in high pressure scenarios, and just executing.
Well, Kier, you've got the benefit of being, the MVP award that we're going to be giving out. So if you've got any shout outs to give, the floor is all yours.
Huge shout out to my team. I mean, we really pulled together in the later half of the season. We had to make a few changes, and we stayed strong mentally. We believed in each other, and I mean, I just really miss being in like that sort of team environment where everybody can be honest and push each other, and keep talking about scaling, and then just, kick it into an overdrive in the playoffs. Like the run we had, I was looking back at the games earlier today and I was like, dang, like we really did that, So just huge shout out. I mean, this is more of like a team award, I would say, because like HOTS as a MOBA compared to others is like very team based. So, like, sure, like I'm a playmaker, like, so you'll see me more and like people will talk about me more like in Twitch chat or whatever, but at the end of the day, like it's a team reward, like, so shout out to the team, and shout out, of course, all the fans, Twitch chatters, all the scalers in the chat. Appreciate you guys. And thanks, guys. Oh, of course, the production team as well.
Oh, thank you very much, Kier. And, if you want to take your, the crown, like, a la Mean Girls, break it up and throw the pieces out and share it. That's totally, I think that makes a ton of sense. The team was amazing, and congratulations again, not only on MVP, but also on winning the whole season.
Thank you.
Oh man, well that does it for all of our awards, Baha. It's crazy. It's like very crazy to sum up an entire season in just 16 awards, and we could have had like best grubby pun or best McIntyre metaphor as well, maybe to like prolong it. But in the end, there were so many amazing parts of the season. What was your favorite part of today of our award show?
Honestly, it's a toss-up, honestly, between Lobber and Turk. Like, seeing Turk's preview cam before everyone else did and the apple juice, like, we were giggling about it. Same thing with Lobber. So I think it's just the community is the highlight for me. All of you are wonderful, just humans that you make me smile, and thank you for supporting and believing in HeroesCCL. That's my biggest takeaway, is just the community, the people. Y'all are the MVPs overall in my mind.
I totally agree. Baha, do you no spoilerinos, right? We don't want Jules to come back on here and get mad at you, but what are your hopes for season 2?
I've actually talked about this a little bit in my own stream, and my own personal thoughts for this is I hope that as a team we can, on the wisdom side, we can look at the things that we excelled at and we can improve upon those, and we can find things that we maybe were a little bit lesser or a little bit lacking in, and we can really bolster those going into season 2. I've worked on a lot of my own personal casting. Everyone's kind of worked on themselves when it comes to production, when it comes to observing. It's a big team effort. So the biggest thing for me is growth. I think growing and making sure that season 2 is not just as good, but better than season 1. That's what I'm expecting, and that's what I'm hopeful for.
And I think that is a great way to sum up today. Thank you all so much at home for watching, for voting, for nominating, for donating, for supporting, for cheering, for really just sharing the love and spreading the word. This, I hope, felt like a celebration for all of you just as much as for us and for the orgs and players from CCL, because at the end of the day, it is all about you. And I also want to give a huge shout out to all of our sponsors from this entire season, and especially to our presenting sponsor, Roll20, who believed in CCL and believed in the community. You all are amazing. So please stay tuned to the HeroesHearth channels for more information about Season 2. Baha, any shout outs or any final words before we go?
I just want to say, pick Cho'Gall, you cowards.
And that's it. Until Season 2, thank you all for being a part of something so special. Be kind to each other, be safe, and we'll see you in Season 2. Good night.